Patriots Crazy Hawk 99 here. Still on the Independence Day weekend, and thought I'd showcase real quick, but that's not why I'm doing it. But real quick, I'll showcase this fun little plinker here. This is a Heritage Manufacturing Barkeep, so it's 22 long rifle. Really cute looking little gun. I picked it up the day before Independence Day as kind of a celebration to one of our dwindling freedoms. But anyway, I thought I'd pop that out. But that's not why I'm doing this. I'm really doing this about this video is about the use of force, deadly force, what do you want to say, when it comes to firearms, or frankly, for that matter, any other tool or weapon. But we'll focus on firearms. And there's an old adage out there: I'd rather be judged by 12 than carried by 6. And while I can appreciate that, I'd just soon not be judged at all. So in that regard, I've tried to educate myself on what the appropriate use of force is, when you can and can't use it. That's an individual choice to make that decision, but at the same time, the law will judge your decisions. And so in that regard, it's important to educate yourself on the intricacies, and there are a lot of them when it comes to the use of force. And so I have some books here. I won't say I've read them all cover to cover, but I'm familiar with all of them, and they're all very informative on their own right. Like anything else, you can't get all the information from one source, which is why I have more than one. Some of them are state specific, most of them are not. But whether you're defending yourself with just 22 Barkeep, that I just showed you, or Grandpa's single shot break action 20 gauge, or an AR pistol like you see right here, doesn't matter. Maybe a revolver or a semi-automatic 1911 style firearm, doesn't matter what you're using. You need to know what you can and can't do and stay within the realms of the law. The reason is, if it's even debatable, you could be arrested and charged, and you may win the case, if you get the right lawyer and the right jury, but you'll probably lose your house and everything else you own, just spending money to defend yourself. And so in that regard, I say do everything you can to learn what you can beforehand. At the time and after is too late, about the do's and don'ts. So one of the books that I'll mention specifically is called The Law of Self-Defense: The Indispensable Guide for the Armed Citizen, and it's written by an attorney, Andrew Branca, and the foreword is by Musad Ayub. I'm sorry, it's kind of an unusual name, but Ayub. And this guy is an icon in the industry of self-defense, and not only the use of handling of a firearm, but as it applies to the law. And several of these books he's either done the foreword on them or they're his own books. So what I've done, I want to give back to this channel, and I also want to help people that care about educating themselves. What I've done is I've purchased, this is a 2017 edition. This is the most recent edition. I've purchased 3 copies of it, and I'm going to give them out to members of my channel and or my Facebook page. So all you have to do to be eligible is just say, hey, enter me, whether you're on the YouTube channel. Just leave me a comment and say, hey, I'd like to be considered, and I'll put you in the hat. Same thing on my Facebook page. And then at the end of the month, or maybe early August, I'll have a draw and give enough people a chance. Not a whole lot of monetary value here, but it may have a lot more reaching value than the $20 or so, maybe $25 if you bought your own copy. That's all I've got for you. Please leave your comments and suggestions down below. If there's a book that on this topic that you like, by all means, drop it in the comments and I'll check it out. While I'm at it, also this lawyer Andrew Branca, you can look him up online. He's got a website. You can follow him on Facebook, and also you can get on his email list, and he emails almost daily some scenarios that are real life, and kind of breaks them down. Some of it's pay stuff, but there's a lot of good information out there that you don't have to pay for. You can just it's offered for free. So check him out there. I purchased all these myself. I'm not sponsored by anybody. Wish I was. and sometimes anyway. But yeah, I'm just trying to give back to you guys. You guys are just like me and good, hardworking patriots, and I want to see you guys live long and prosper and stay out of jail. Let me jump right back in. One thing I forgot to mention is when I talk about the use of firearms, it doesn't matter if you're carrying this on your person, you're out and about in the community, or if you keep one in your nightstand at home, any of these firearms, same rules apply. To a degree, there's a castle doctrine in that. I'm not a lawyer. I'm not going to try and educate you on that. There's some intricacies on depending on where you're at. For example, some states, you may be familiar with the castle doctrine. Some states have that, some don't. Some states consider you in your vehicle as the castle doctrine as well. Some don't. So, you know, it's important to know your state laws in addition to all the rest of these. And again, it doesn't matter if you're carrying this on your side and you're out at Walmart or wherever and something happens, you have to use a firearm, or if you're at home and somebody breaks in. The educational need is still there. And while I'm at it, I'm going to get some hate on my channel comments because I'm drinking with firearms, and it's true, I am, but it's tea. You don't have to believe me. You know, if it was beer, I probably wouldn't make that statement. It is sweet tea, a little sweeter than I care for, but tea nonetheless. That's all I got for y'all. Keep the questions and comments coming.